For me, design is never dull. It's always about new ideas, new challenges, and new solutions to age-old problems. You can have the style, you can have the function, you can have it all. Problems like what to do when you crave a hip look but are surrounded by toys, diapers, and little sticky hands.
Are you putting food on
I'm
the
Candice
floor?
Olsen, and this week I help bring style back into the home of a young couple with a hit of indestructible design. But no project is free of frustrations.
I have some good news and some bad news for you.
Or setbacks.
There's just no way we're going to be able to make it stretch across all the windows. We can't change that.
I hope it will all come together as we create the coolest, kid-friendliest house on the block.
Wow. That's awesome.
People always ask me, what's the secret to designing a beautiful room? For me, it's unexpected inspiration mixed with classic design principles. It's understanding the rules, but knowing when to break them. You want to know more? Come on, I'll tell you how it's done. I remember years ago when I was a kid seeing this sculpture for the first time, smack dab in the middle of the city, and it's like this big jelly bean. For kids, it's irresistible. All these years later, seeing this and thinking, Henry Moore, did you really think that your art was going to be used in this manner? You know what? I'm pretty sure he'd be glad it is.
Look who's here, Zoe.
Did I hear ice cream? The big challenge that Nicole and Trevor have, young couples with young kids, they have the baby, they have all the baby gear, and they're just overwhelmed. So you come in, kid clutter. You knew this would happen,
Yes.
right?
I just need to feel like it's not chaos all the time.
It's kind of got a daycare vibe.
With less organization.
I think you come home at the end of the day, whether you're a working parent, stay-at-home parent, you want to walk through that door and have a little feeling of an adult lives here and that it's not a daycare.
We like nice things, but our space does not reflect that at all right now.
It's not organized, it's not useful, and it's not that relaxing.
And to me, it's just boring.
There is a way to approach design so you can have the style, you can have the function, you can have it all.
We bought this when it was just the two of us having adults over, and then with kids, we're like, ooh, not such a good choice.
Lots of considerations here. We have the functional side of things, the storage, the seating, the durability factor.
Absolutely.
Style, function, and kids.
And we have different styles, so if you can marry two different styles and mix in some kid style in there, that would be great.
To come up with a perfect plan for Trevor and Nicole's growing family, I went looking for inspiration at one of the classiest kid furniture showrooms in the city. There's an elegance, it's just all smart, stylish, kid-oriented design. One color that I don't think a lot of parents would think to use is white,
But they like the white, but they're afraid of using it. A lot of manufacturers in this industry have realized, well, can use white.
And now here's another fabric. So a microfiber.
Yes, micro suede, very easy to clean.
It's a miracle fabric. It really is. I tell clients all the
Even though
time.
people are a little bit skeptical, like you said, oh, they should go with a dark color.
Right.
With this, people can feel comfortable. Well, I can go with the lightest color and I will be fine. These designers have children of their own. So they know what the products endure. That's why they use some very, very strong material.
This is a child-sized version of an
The
iconic
Phantom
chair. Look at this showroom. It's style, function, indestructibility, all woven together.
You can start in this configuration with your 6 months old, and then when your child outgrows the seat, we can just flip the chair over.
Not with the child in it.
Not with a child in it, good point. And then you have a larger seat for a toddler.
I always tell clients that design is an investment. These are not throwaway pieces. This is about having pieces that will last 10 years and beyond. That's truly the idea of indestructible design. It's not just for not showing wear and tear. It's that idea of longevity. It's a cute little house. They've renovated the basement. I'm thrilled with the pieces I picked out for Trevor and Nicole's space. Time to head back to the house for a second look, this time with Steve, my project manager. Watch the sectional.
Tripping hazards.
First things first, this sectional.
It's gone, okay.
So we'll bring in a 3-seater sofa. But the big thing, you come in here, you see this fireplace. We're not going to have it for burning a subwoofer. We're gonna change that, turn it into a fully functioning fireplace.
Now, my first little concern is that looks really shallow, probably about 8 inch. Then the other thing that slightly worries me is venting properly to the outside.
Steve's job is to point out all the issues. I'm all about, this is what I want, what they need. And he's the bad guy. Either side of the new fully functioning fireplace, store-bought cabinets, but we're gonna have them all framed up with new trim, so it'll look like custom.
And you want the storage for this?
For bunnies. Bunnies and bongos and
bunnies
bears.
and caterpillars.
The materials that we're bringing into this space, they're forgiving materials. We've got woods and stone and metal. I think a lot of the elements are gonna last longer than the kids are at home.
I completely get Candice's vision of indestructible design. However, I have to destroy a number of things to get to that end point, including the fireplace, and I really hope not the piano.
So we have this whole wall
Yeah.
doing absolutely nothing. So I'd love to work in some deep storage, a column here that kind of accesses both the dining room
Okay.
and the living room.
Okay.
Then one long continuous bench. So we can get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4 chairs, then push this table up against the wall so we have all this clearance in and out of the backyard.
Okay.
Then we're gonna drop a chandelier over the dining room. The look here is going to be really comfortable. So we'll get the function, we'll get the longevity. It's not cold industrial, it's gonna be comfortable, casual industrial.
Dave, how are you?
Good.
This wasn't supposed to be here.
No, it wasn't.
Came into the room and there's a piano still in the room. Trevor was supposed to organize the piano movers to get that completely out of the way so Dave and the guys could get on with their work.
Using the principles of indestructible design, my project manager Steve and I are working hard to bring style and function into the home of a young family.
Want some Nana or no? Here, Mommy does. She hasn't had breakfast.
This wasn't supposed to be here.
Yet Steve had a rough start on the very first day of construction.
When the piano movers arrived, they proceeded to lift this route up the stair. I couldn't believe it.
You're over.
There was probably an inch to spare on either side.
Whoa, whoa.
I couldn't believe when they actually got it up to the top of the stair.
That's a tight fit.
It certainly is.
Perfect.
Things are finally moving.
Let's get this on the go, Bernie.
The cool cork dining room wallpaper has arrived, and Bernie has it up in no time.
Okay, fireplace. Candice wants to put in a lovely gas log set in here. What do you think?
Well, you know, the number one problem with doing these installs is venting.
Okay, let's take a look outside. Oh yeah, you know what? They are pretty close.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's gonna be tough. We're gonna have a problem because the venting pipes have to be a certain diameter. And there's just no way, A, for the pipes to get in there, and B, for a worker to get in there.
Candice wanted to put in a beautiful fireplace. It's not gonna happen. The distance between the two homes is very minimal. It's not possible in any way. Hey Candice, it's your favorite project manager here. Okay, thanks for dropping by in such short notice. Yeah, I've got bad news and good news. Do you want the bad news first?
No.
I'm gonna give you it first anyway. Met with Dave, and unfortunately, the gas fireplace is a no-no.
Okay.
The neighboring house is so close that it's gonna be impossible to vent legally.
Well, you know, I knew it was pushing it, but we'll just have to do a more decorative fireplace.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
I know.
So we don't have a gas fireplace. We have the same ugly fireplace that I have to come up with something. Wow, that.
So this is the good news.
Oh, look at that. It ties in beautifully with the kitchen. What's up with the vent? Hey, Dave.
Uh-oh.
Okay, this is a big hole in the floor where the little vent was.
The floor joists go this way.
Right.
So we're gonna make a little chase on both sides.
Okay.
Make a hole in the back of this seat.
Okay.
The return will flow right through, down and out.
So this banquette is never going to move, ever. Okay, well, you got it under control.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
As the work progresses, I squeeze in a quick meeting with Andrew, one of my design assistants whose tastes I trust almost as much as my own.
Hey, Candice.
Hey, Andrew.
How's it going? Sorry I'm late.
You get the coffee next time.
Oh, okay, thanks. So I got some fabrics to show you for Nicole and Trevor's.
Oh, perfect. This is where it gets a little tough.
Yeah, you know, because I know we want to be practical.
So this one I love, but I think it's going to be too dark.
Yeah, this fabric,
Whoa, that's light.
it's actually an outdoor fabric that can go on an indoor sofa.
Okay.
And you can even bleach this fabric clean.
Oh.
It's completely color safe.
I'm gonna give it the mummy test.
Gonna test it?
Yep. Okay. Look at that. Oh.
I think that's an interesting thing.
This one piece will make 52 layers.
Watch on mobile devices or the big screen. All for free. No subscription required.
Amazing, eh?
That is awesome. We're going with an unconventional fabric for our upholstery. It is light, it is solid, there's no pattern. It's not meant to conceal all the stains, it's meant to clean the stains. Now we need the color there in the drapes.
Yes.
Which will sit right basically behind it.
And I thought we could also go in a punchy color accent.
This is jungle love.
Yeah. Kids love the jungle.
Yeah.
What about this one? Yeah.
You know, I like the toothiness of that. It's got kind of this tribal. The E-cat now is so hot.
Yeah.
So that's the upholstery. The chair sits in front of that. So we've
Yep.
got the contrast.
Yeah.
So this light fixture, this is the one that you sent me that I think,
Yeah.
that's
I
pretty
thought we'd do
pretty
two
cool.
of those over the table.
So those two lights, two chairs,
Yep.
that's our indestructible vinyl
Yeah, banquette.
against that incredible cork wall.
Yeah, it's really gonna pop.
And I'm gonna start looking
We're
at some
good to go.
tables. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Sorry about the coffee.
Get you next time.
It's got lint in it. The dining room table, I'm thinking weathered woods, I'm thinking steel, and I think I know the exact place I need to go.
Well, this would be a good choice. It has a metal base. It's tubular steel. And the top is old growth reclaimed pine or hemlock. It's very hard, very durable. It's not like modern woods.
The first piece that I saw here, beautiful wood, beautiful grain, the stain, just a little bit too smooth and pristine. I need something that when Nicole and Trevor and the kids, when they give it a little bit of a nick, a little bit of a dent, it looks like it's been there forever. I think we need something kind of in between this look and that look.
Then we would go with this piece right here.
Oh, yeah.
It's a version of that where we actually take the bottom side,
Okay.
clean it all up.
Why the bottom, not the top?
The bottom was what was underneath, so it didn't take the wear.
Right. I love it. A place like this is perfect because it allows you to mix and match the top that you're looking for, the base that you're looking for. It's like dating, you know, finding the good-looking guy with the great personality. This one looks the most lived in. Oh, and I love all the kind of rusted marks and the welding and.
All right.
So I think I can take a couple of kids.
Okay.
And some. It's that and the top, and then we're done. Woo! Nicole and Trevor are a young couple with an age-old problem. How to mix kids with style.
There's no cabinets,
There's no style, there's no color, there's no nothing.
I'm upping their wow factor using an indestructible design approach that blends forgiving finishes with a great look. That is awesome. So far, we've hit a few snags.
Yeah, sorry about that.
But everything else is falling right into place. Hopefully now, all will be smooth sailing.
Hey, Bill. Hey, Andrew.
Yes.
Trevor and Nicole's? Yeah.
I'm looking at the ECAT fabric that you guys want on the windows.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's not quite
Enough of it.
What? There's just no way we're going to be able to make it stretch across all the windows.
Yeah, it's a very important piece of the puzzle. We can't change that.
There's enough
Fabric to do about 2/3.
of each window.
Right. Okay. I'll have a look and get back to you.
Okay. Great.
Okay. Thanks.
Everything okay?
Yeah. Yeah. This fabric is the key fabric in the room. We've pretty much designed everything around it, so I can't go to Candice now and say we're not getting that fabric. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to use what we can get and make it work.
I'm never just sourcing for one project. I've got a million projects on the go. So it's really all about being efficient.
Too precious.
I've got a list of everything I'm looking for. I've got colors and fabrics. This day-to-day business stuff I got down. If I had to find a pair of shoes for myself, I don't know where to start. I'm looking for a side table for Nicole and Trevor, and this is perfect. It's got storage inside, so we can put kids' toys there. It's a vintage shoe locker, seen some years, and it's steel, indestructible. Perfect.
Vintage shoe locker.
My favorite day on any project is when everything finally comes together. Steve and his team have done a great job, but there's still lots to do. I love surprises, but this is a bit of a surprise.
This fabric, which you chose and we all love.
We love.
Yeah, everyone loves it. So it was out of stock.
No.
Well, there wasn't enough. So a bit of an improv job here.
No, it's unexpected. It's a surprise. It totally rocks. Oh, I love these patchworks. You know, I love that it picks up the green.
Yep.
It will hide a multitude of sins. You know what, let's try out the other one.
Ooh, that's nice.
You kind of know already when
Yeah.
you see it. Oh, yeah. See, it still picks up a little bit of the green.
Yeah. I think that's the way to go.
Look at that. Perfect. You like, me like. You like.
Yeah.
Okay, the problem is, the one that we don't want is on the bottom. That's sweet. Just kind of angled off in the corner. Okay, here comes the big stuff. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, Andrew, it's awesome.
Now, can my leg go over this one?
You want to do the test? Watch this. That's awesome. Now, Andrew, I'm sure you did a candle plan here.
I have a sketch.
I know you do. We couldn't do a gas fireplace, so the solution here, it really makes what was a decorative fireplace really decorative. It will look better than a gas fireplace.
Yes.
Part of being a parent is worrying. So we know we want the space to be safe. That's where the tempered glass fire screen comes into place. Can't break it? Love it. So safety first, then style. Wow, what a mess. Oh, it's ours. Oh, look at that. Vintage means heavy. Kids will enjoy this in a special way.
Yes. So breakable things up high, right?
Anything glass, ceramic? There's this danger zone when you have kids. As soon as they start to stand upright, there's the danger zone. My son can reach to about 48 inches. Anything below that is his zone. Woo, look at that. Anything above that, that's Mama's zone.
Everybody loves giraffes.
Everyone, who doesn't like giraffes?
Dave actually fixed our vent problem.
Oh, perfect. You know what? I'm so glad that big gaping hole in the floor
It's gone.
It's there. It's just concealed.
Yeah, really nice.
Ties in perfectly with our wallpaper.
Yeah, it's really great.
This is always the best part of the project, when everything comes together and it's done, and all those little problems along the way, oh, perfect. It's all just a distant memory. Setbacks with pianos, vents, fireplaces, even a fabric shortage couldn't stop us from pulling off this stylish, kid-friendly living and dining room makeover. Nicole and Trevor have been out of the house for the past 2 weeks. They haven't been able to take a peek at any of the work or its progress.
We have no idea what to expect or what it looks like really not a clue whatsoever. Every bit that we're gonna see is gonna be a complete surprise to both of us.
Anything Candice would have done has to be 1,000 times better than it was.
Hey,
there
guys!
Hello.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
That's what I want to hear. Very much so.
Welcome to a new
I'm
home.
so excited.
Are you ready?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Let's check it
All
out.
right. Wow.
Oh my,
That-
this is perfect. Perfect!
That is just absolutely incredible. Wow.
I'm in awe. I'm in awe. I never thought our house could look this beautiful.
I think they might like the space. And that's the big payoff. Your grown-up dining room.
Gorgeous.
Look at the benches, the padding.
Did you notice the color?
It's white.
Uh-huh.
And are we brave with white?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We have storage.
And these chairs, the high chair, for me, that's the whole idea of indestructible design.
And
that
it's
it not
still-
only takes a hit, but that it'll last you.
This room is a perfect blend of both you and me. You know, it has this sort of contemporary nouveau look that I like.
I liked organic things. The wallpaper has that texture to it, the cork texture. The table is wood. Like, it's just a neat combination. We can play in here and they can play in here. That was the point.
Yep.
And
You
I
know,
feel
they're
at
gonna
peace
love
because it's gonna be me that's here, that's home with them all the time. Like, I totally feel at ease that they can have a good time and I'm just like in a zen place.
Yeah. There's no doubt now that after seeing what Candice has done to our house, that you can definitely have style, functionality, and kids, and beautiful design all in one.
And I love that they did something with the fireplace.
Okay,
That's
but this
okay.
last thing
Right.
cannot be pushed over.
It's got a stainless steel, heavy-duty base, tempered glass.
Nice. There's C-Trap, you get a little bit of glass.
Yeah,
A little bit of glass, a little bit of mirror that doesn't get fingerprints all over it.
When I look around, we have finishes and design elements here that suit them both today and for years to come. And we've incorporated pretty much every element of indestructible design known to mankind.
Finally, it feels like a home. It feels like it's us.
Yeah.
And you know what I love? When you spill a coffee on the sofa or the banquette, you'll know why I love it.
Indestructible, functional place. This is what we want. Yeah.
Well, now I know where to send my kids for a play date.
Anytime.
Because I know they can't break a thing. For me, good design is always exciting and fresh. It's about coming up with fabulous solutions to challenging problems. Like the challenge facing this couple who haven't been able to warm up their bedroom no matter how hard they try.
I can't figure out what would work there.
Not that.
No,
Exactly.
not that.
I'm Candice Olsen, and this week I'll tell you all the secrets behind restful, monochromatic design to bring style and intimacy back into this couple's lives.
Everybody needs a little hair in their life.
But it's a hard job trying to please everyone.
And then we're gonna see big pipes running outside? I don't know, I don't think so.
And there's always a few bumps and bruises along the way.
Oh!
Could it get any worse? But hopefully, it'll all be worth it.
This is luxe.
People always ask me, what's the secret to designing a beautiful room? For me, it's unexpected inspiration mixed with classic design principles. It's understanding the rules, but knowing when to break them. You want to know more? Come on, I'll tell you how it's done. This is a world, especially the design world, where there's so much variety. There's countless choices. So there's something just so pleasing and calming to work with one single element. It doesn't have to be dull. It doesn't have to be boring. Just like a white bouquet of flowers, there are endless patterns and shapes and textures all pulled together by this palette of white. And that's what makes it soothing. Nice to meet you, Beatrice.
Hi, how are you?
Good to see you.
Yes.
Wow, you guys have been busy. Beatrice and Philippe have been renovating their home for the past 3 years. So you got the fever.
Well, the fever's gone now.
Right.
Like, we took the aspirin, it's over.
Okay, but there's another project.
Exactly.
Apparently.
Upstairs?
Yeah.
Dan, this was your idea of the grand master
Yes,
bedroom.
yes.
It's a large space, but there's no wow factor. Nothing seems to be tied in. We're stumped because we just don't know where to turn and what to do with it.
It's almost like a storage room where I store my bed.
I think they're a little reno weary. They've been renovating for 3 years, contractors, all that muss and fuss.
And sometimes you've done so many things over a period of time, you just want to have someone else kind of take over and guide us through it.
Beautiful space, I mean, great bones. It just needs a little meat.
Yeah.
And I love the whole vaulted ceiling here.
I can't figure out what would work there.
Not that.
No,
Exactly.
not that, but that's why it's been like this.
Most bedrooms are just boxes, but this room's a little bit different. There's some beautiful architectural features in this space with the vaulted ceiling and the windows, so there's a little bit more to play with.
I find this room the most overwhelming room to decorate because we want this room to have so many functions.
Right.
It's hard to meld the two.
Carpet, nice neutral.
Yeah, this should work.
I wanted to keep that for the kids, so if they fall and they can run around, I didn't want hardwood.
So I think I'm going to continue from their carpet up and go with a monochromatic, very sort of ethereal, wispy color scheme, creams and whites and grays. Neutral, but not boring neutral. I went looking for inspiration to punch up this monochromatic palette at one of my favorite crystal lighting showrooms in the city. Crystal is spectacular. I really love to use it when it's a quieter scheme, and that's what really allows something like crystal to be the focal point. But as much as I love it, there's still so much to learn.
Here, you have silver fused molecularly to the crystal.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. And then here's the one that's gold.
So this is the latest in more traditional shapes.
Correct.
There are some new things happening with crystal.
Oh, there's lots of new modern crazy stuff going on with crystal.
Let's see the crazy stuff.
Let's go. Look at this.
Wow. Wow.
These are hand cut, balls and octagons, but in a more contemporary design.
Mark's an expert on crystal. Everything crystal, he knows about it.
Crystal chandeliers have evolved from your basic, typical traditional chandelier. There are modern chandeliers now, spirals, there's wavy ones, all types of different colors. So we've seen a huge development of a brand new crystal market that really didn't exist, several years ago.
Crystal fixtures come in thousands of configurations. So first and foremost, how high is your ceiling? Is it an 8-foot ceiling or is it a 13, 14-foot ceiling? That affects the shape of the fixture. Crystal refracts light, so you have to anticipate what that light refraction will look like on the wall.
So this is Swarovski's crystal. You can see the cuts are almost like a diamond.
Now, is it just me or am I seeing more of a prismatic
for sure,
sort of rainbow effect
Absolutely,
here?
Absolutely. There's more facets, and that helps the refraction. So the better the cut, yeah, exactly.
My diamond looks nothing like this. You can teach an old dog new tricks. I love to learn new things, and today's a typical example. Everybody's renovating.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Yeah. I picked out a great fixture for the bedroom, so now it's time for my project manager, Steve, and I to go over the plans.
So, master bedroom.
Master bedroom, beautiful vaulted ceiling.
That's interesting.
So we have this beautiful architectural feature that I want to take advantage of. So what I'd love to do is take the bed, everything else behind it is going to go, position it here underneath the vaulted ceiling along this wall, facing the window. It's going to be a huge headboard, king-size bed. Then across from that bed, we'll have a beautiful sofa, two-seater sofa. Now here's the deal. I need you to figure out what we can do as far as a fireplace. My job is to come up with the whole design concept, and Steve's job is to make sure that that concept gets executed. I have the most perfect gas fireplace insert in mind. Perfect for a bedroom.
Gas as in venting, as in gas feed, as in all the other headaches that go along with that.
What didn't you understand about the gas?
I have to just, anticipate that things could happen. Not everything goes smoothly.
I'm hoping that depending on the fireplace,
Yeah.
the television will go nestled above the fireplace. We'll flank the fireplace with cabinets. We're going to take all the kids' clutter, and that's going to be hidden away behind closed lower cabinets. A little bit of painting, but it's really all about the fireplace. People always think of monochromatic, neutral schemes as kind of boring and safe, but we're going to play it up with texture and pattern and metallics, and there'll be a little bit of visual excitement. Today, the work begins on Beatrice and Philippe's bedroom. While our contractor Dave starts the rewiring for the new lights, Steve shows Philippe where he plans on running the gas lines for the new fireplace.
To the outside.
I don't know, I don't think so. We just finished the whole outside of the house, beautiful stucco, and then we're gonna see big pipes running outside.
Well, I mean, we could paint out any pipework to match the existing wall.
I don't want to see things climbing up my stucco.
Hello?
Hey, Candice, you're not going to believe this.
What's up?
I just spoke with Philippe.
He is not happy about having any
Form of pipework or gas lines.
coming up the side of the house.
So can we'll just run the gas line through the interior then?
No. It's not going to work.
He is not willing to have construction going through to the other rooms.
They've just renovated their house, and he's not going to have it.
Next to the idea of having a gas tank in the middle of the room, I got to come up with another plan.
Thank you. Bye.
My goal on this project is to bring warmth and intimacy to a large, chaotic master bedroom.
It's almost like a storage room where I store my bed.
We're stumped because we just don't know where to turn and what to do with
I
it.
decided a restful monochromatic design approach would be the perfect way to give Philippe and Beatrice the style they crave. But right from the beginning, things started to unravel.
After speaking to Philippe, the gas fireplace is out. Candice is not very happy, as you can imagine.
Philippe does not want venting. He does not want gas lines. I don't know how we do a gas fireplace without that.
In the meantime, the guys are struggling with the rewiring.
When I'm managing a project, you always kind of fear the worst. I was a bit worried about the special light that she was going to have hanging from the vaulted ceiling.
Oh, yeah. That's a huge ridge beam there, so.
Good, so it's screwed directly into
You
it.
could hang a piano up here if you wanted to, I think, but.
Don't say that too loud. Candice will actually want to hang a piano. That will be the showpiece of the room.
While Steve and the guys keep on working, I have to regroup with my design assistant, Allison, to make some tough choices.
Okay, so in the middle of the floor, we either have a gas tank, a propane tank, or a bonfire. I don't know how I'm supposed to do a gas fireplace without venting or a gas line.
Well, found an option I think that might work. It's ventless, ethanol burning, clean.
Bingo.
It fits perfectly in between the cabinetry. It's wall mount, so it's an easy installation.
Perfect.
The neat thing about this is when you see it in a room, it almost looks more mirrored. So it sort of picks up whatever's happening in the room.
Cool.
I always say that design is in the details, and nowhere is that more important than in a monochromatic neutral scheme. One of the big elements with the fabrics that's going to bring the excitement is the play of pattern. Large-scale pattern, medium-scale pattern, and small-scale pattern.
So backdrop behind the bed. This is monochromatic deliciousness. So headboard.
I was kind of liking this one.
Yeah, you know what? I love the tone of that. Okay, then upholstery, because we have this killer sofa. Loving that.
Yeah, I totally love this.
Got this incredible damask as our accent pillows.
Okay.
And you know what? Let's not get any larger scale than that.
Okay.
Accents.
Yep, love that as an accent. Like pillows on the bed.
Everybody needs a little in their life. Super restful, without putting them to sleep.
Right. Doing a monochromatic color scheme can be a little bit of a challenge just because you don't want it to become redundant and boring.
It needs to have that touch of unexpected. That's what's going to bring the interest and the excitement into a monochromatic scheme. Now that the electrical work is done, the cabinetry can finally be installed.
The next step is for the painting to begin and the wallpaper to go up. I think once that happens, we'll really see a transformation.
I knew we had to do a very large-scale headboard. Especially with our vaulted ceiling, I wanted something that had presence in this space.
There we go.
So the headboard arrives and it's way too big to fit up the stairs.
I don't think it's gonna go up there.
So the headboard is not fitting.
That's what all that grunting and groaning was about.
Yeah. And I don't think it'll fit through there.
It's like about 2 inches?
No, it's more than 2.
He made the mistake. He built it bigger than he should have.
You know, it could be worse. How, I don't know.
It's a headboard. It's simple. And it's always the simple little things that go a little off. A warm, intimate bedroom is essential for busy parents. For Beatrice and Philippe's large empty space, I applied a restful monochromatic design approach. But this room has been anything but peaceful.
It is. I don't want to see things climbing up my stucco.
And now we discover a problem with our new beautiful headboard.
I don't think it's gonna go up there.
What else can go wrong?
Guys? Redo it. What?
They brought the wrong sofa.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Somebody else has our sofa. I hope they're enjoying it. It's beautiful. My upholsterer, Rudy, he works miracles. So he managed to do a little brush cut on our headboard faster than I ever would have imagined.
While one team goes to get the right sofa, the rest of us try to get this giant headboard to squeeze up the stairs.
You think it's gonna fit? The nail head trim. Oh, a little touch-up paint on the baseboard. I did warn them that there would be a couple of nicks and dents. It's all part of the joy of having a beautiful, monochromatic, restful space.
This wood?
Oh!
Oh dear.
It's about a ½ inch.
Okay.
Still too big. That's why it's carving a ½ inch divot in the ceiling. But c'est la vie.
Yeah.
A little sanding, a little patching.
I'll put it down this side.
Yay! It fits.
All that's left now is to find some great accessories for the room. So I head to a shop known for their eclectic mix of global goodies.
Look at that console.
Oh, look at the polka dots.
Perfect color scheme. There are all kinds of monochromatic palettes. The one I'm working with is neutral. It's creams and grays and taupes and tans. What's going to bring a lot of interest into this monochromatic scheme is texture. Wow.
These are old neck rests, which is kind of nice for a bedroom too, because the patina's beautiful.
These could work in beautifully. These are very much the scheme.
This is a headdress. It's from the Cameroon. The chief wears this on his head, and he has all little toys inside. The music goes, and then this opens up, and all these little toys fall out.
And the kids just go
and
nutty.
The kids scramble.
So he's like a big piñata with all his
Exactly.
Wow.
You don't have to hit it.
The texture's right, the palette's right, and it's that element of the unexpected that I love, and it's got this story. It just is perfect on so many levels. Big part of this room, frankly, any room, is lighting. We have this beautiful focal point with the crystal chandelier.
Be sure a knowledgeable and intelligent person assembles this. Okay, Candice, it's gonna be a while. Paging piece number 7.
I have a whole new appreciation for people that hang about 300 of those in the showroom. How's it looking from that direction?
Good.
What I'm loving is it's just the perfect size for this volume. And if we could ever figure out where the K1 and K2 go, it'll be the perfect focal point. If this is a fireplace, we're in trouble. The ethanol burning fireplace, it's a brilliant solution. It gives us that visual warmth. And what I love is it brings a contemporary element into the space. Okay, I may not have curves, but the furniture does. This is a monochromatic scheme. It is a neutral monochromatic scheme. Tonally, it's quiet, which means that it's restful. But restful doesn't mean boring. I love when there's a solid fabric that shows off all the tufted details.
It's perfect with the carpet, too.
Okay, I do have a little thing for round tables. You know that by now, right?
I do.
Oh, look at that.
Is that center?
It's perfect. Now, did these have the curves built in, Allison, or did you just squeeze them, squeeze them in? I love using an area carpet on top of wall-to-wall carpet. You just need the right underpad. There's one specifically for that use. It has a little bit of a tack to it, and it prevents the top carpet from creeping on top of the lower carpet. Okay. That's a heavy carpet. The bones of this room are in place. We're really giving Philippe and Beatrice everything that they've asked for. We just need to finish it. Ooh, that's sweet. You know what? Maybe it's enough on its own. I just feel like wings tonight. I don't know why.
I wanted to give Beatrice and Philippe a beautiful, restful bedroom to replace their empty, messy one. But this job has been anything but relaxing. Even my project manager, Steve, was running into brick walls.
Hey, Candice, you're not going to believe this.
From misdirected sofas.
They brought the wrong sofa.
To supersized headboards.
It's way too big to fit up the stairs.
We've seen it all. Today I find out if it was all worth it. And it's been 3 long weeks of waiting for Beatrice and Philippe to see their new space.
All this commotion's been going on for like 3 weeks, right? So it's like, okay, so what's happening? Someone's got in there and changed our whole space, so yeah, I'm just a little nervous.
Yeah, we talked about that. So where's the bed gonna be? Is it gonna be moved? It's gonna be changed? Not quite sure.
Hey! Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Are you guys ready to see it?
We are.
Okay, let's go up.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Are you a little surprised about the layout?
Yeah. I don't. This doesn't even look like a room.
You have the same carpet. That's about it.
Well, the bedroom before was just like a storage place for furniture. Now it's like a sanctuary.
Captures everything that we wanted to see happen in that room in a way that ties into a fantastic experience to walk into.
A lot of couples don't share the exact same style preferences, and Philippe and Beatrice are no different. In this room, it has traditional elements, it has contemporary elements. There are clean-lined furniture pieces, there are contemporary elements like the fireplace, and it's all unified by this beautiful monochromatic scheme that speaks to both their styles. Do you love it?
Yeah, I'm a little speechless. It's beautiful.
Isn't the chandelier out of this world?
Yeah, it's stunning.
And you got the fireplace.
The fireplace.
And the sofa.
Wow.
Okay, do you notice the no venting, no gas
Nothing,
line?
no line.
So what is an ethanol?
Ethanol fireplace. And you can fit all the kids' storage below, books and everything above.
And I like the carpet. And I would never have thought carpet on carpet.
But it's nice to get that geometric pattern, weighting everything underneath. And you wanted your little reading area, your little lounge area.
Is this my bell for service?
It is, yes. You know, we think of everything.
Oh my gosh.
You love your monochromatic schemes. I see it downstairs.
Yeah.
And we have this sort of soft cream and vanilla and dove gray and, you know, a little bit of beige, but it's not boring. It's that play of scales of pattern, the play of texture, the play of matte, shiny detail, whimsical details. You know, it's monochromatic, it's restful, and that pretty much says it all. Ta-da!
Ta-da! The kids can enjoy it with us no matter what, right? It is for us, but they can be there too.
When the kids are not there, it's ours to enjoy. And you still have a part of the room that you can sort of sit on your own and enjoy or together. And that's the perfect
I think
balance
it's
that we're
actually
looking
a little
for.
bit more for us, which is kind of nice.
It is, you know, it is. But
This is one of those beds that you have to do one of these. I won't do it.
Yeah. God, I almost feel like I should always wear, like, you know, a silk teddy to bed
You will.
now.
Hey,
You know, it's like, forget the flannel pajamas in this bedroom, right? I'll feel like a schlub.
You get the teddy, you get the ascot. My job is done. One of the rules for elevating good style to great style is all about embracing a bit of drama. This is true for a fabulous room or a gorgeous dress. So to me, that's the table lamp in the room. That's, you know, the throw pillow. I'm Candice Olsen, and I'll tell you all about how to work with black, one of the most feared colors in the spectrum.
I love the way that's draping.
Nothing works quite as well to bring elegance to a shabby space.
I wonder if that will work.
But I'm beginning to wonder if we'll actually ever finish this job.
What happened to the ceiling?
As me and my team work to turn this shapeless space into a timeless design statement that's anything but basic black.
Wow.
People always ask me, what's the secret to designing a beautiful room? For me, it's unexpected inspiration mixed with classic design principles. It's understanding the rules, but knowing when to break them. You want to know more? Come on, I'll tell you how it's done. When I look at these office towers, Mies van der Rohe designed them way back in the 70s. In this sea of skyscrapers, they are really what grounds the whole downtown core. Black, it can ground a space, it can punctuate a space. When I think of the tools that a designer has to work with, black is one of the most powerful ones. John and Joanne have been working to improve their home since moving in 12 years ago.
Hi.
Candice.
Nice meeting you. Beautiful home. Wow. That's beautiful.
So here's our special room that needs a lot of work.
Wow. It has padded walls.
It has padded walls.
What you're trying to tell me then, seating's a bit of an issue.
Big issue. Big issue.
Oh, yeah.
The first impression of the family room, it's dark, it's dated, a room that if you need to go to a space where you can do anything and not worry about making a mess, that was the room.
So in this room, as you can see, It's as elegant as I can get it with the toile and that. So there's
The black throw.
The black throw covering some of the holes.
Okay, I won't. Yes.
Yeah, you better not.
That might scare you.
That's the manhole cover.
That's right. That's right.
Well, I look around this house and there are beautiful accents of black that they obviously love. And I like what that does to a neutral color scheme.
And then this.
This is our door that's not functional. It goes
Good luck, you
nowhere.
won't get that open either.
So there's no access required, which is a good thing because the door.
You know what? I can't even open it. There you go.
And then we move on to our fireplace.
Yeah.
We love our fireplace, but as you can see, we've had issues. We usually have to put a piece of plastic so that the ashes don't come into the carpet, but as you can see, they've made it on. So it's a bit of a dangerous.
No kidding.
But he loves his fireplace.
A lot of Joanne and John's house has been done by Joanne's father.
His next dream was to work on this room, and unfortunately, he didn't make it.
So we're picking up where he left off.
Absolutely.
I don't want the space to be neutral boring. I want to have that excitement, that elegance that they love, and that's going to come with black. While I'm still working out my plan for Joanne's, I decided to stop by my good friend Ross's studio for a little fashion inspiration. He's a talented designer who loves working with black to punch up his designs.
Hey, Ross.
How are you?
Good to see you.
You as well. It's been forever. Black to me says power. It can be used as an accent to ground a color, whether it be neutral or bright, by combining different textures and surface interest in black. But ultimately, for me, it's a powerful color.
So look at this, leopard, classic, but look what black does to it.
I look around Ross's shop and everything that is good about black is here. He takes details like crystal, and it's really black as the backdrop that really makes those details come to life.
How fabulous is that ostrich trim hem on this dress?
So to me, that's the table lamp in the room. That's, the throw pillow.
For me, it grounds it.
I look at some of Ross's garments, and there is this strength to them, and that's what black does. Joanne and John already have this started in a lot of their spaces. They love that look. I'm just gonna take it one step further. I know what I want to do with this family room, but I need to meet with my project manager, Steve, to see if we can pull it together.
No running and jumping.
That looks fun.
Yes, yeah.
When I first walked into Joanne and John's family room, it kind of reminded me like a cottage in the city.
Quaint and cozy, but that's not really what we're after.
No.
Right now, the room has a fireplace that's a focal point, and then the television. That is another focal point, and really, the room isn't speaking to either one. I'm hoping to bring back some of the traditional character that they've started in the rest of the house. We'll bring in a 36-inch high wainscoting, build up this mantle a little bit, wire up for sconces,
and then paint everything, including the stone.
So do you want the wall paneling as it is to be painted?
All painted. Then we're gonna punch it up with some black accents. We might work a little black in with the sconces, maybe with the drop pendant, have a couple of chairs come in here. You know what, I'm just getting distracted. Someone's not agreeing.
They're just
Is he
wobbling
agreeing?
and wobbling.
I don't know if that's agreeing or...
Looks like a no to me.
Yeah. In a neutral scheme, your eye just wanders. It really has no place to land, and what black does is it just grounds your eye. It goes from wandering along neutrals, cream and white, to that riveting point.
And how many recessed lights do you think they're going to be?
We have I'm thinking about 10.
Okay. We have to figure out a way of wiring all this new lighting. We're going to try and retrofit these lights into the existing Artex ceiling, but you never know what you're going to find above the ceiling.
This door. So I would open it and say that it goes outdoors, but it doesn't go to the outdoors. It just doesn't really open right now.
Yeah.
So we will close this up, convert it to windows.
This door, can we have a closer look at it outside? If I can get it open.
Good luck.
We're probably gonna have to walk around.
You keep trying.
Okay. Well, we're good because there's a lintel. There's no structural issue. What we'll do is we'll ask the contractor to block or frame out the wall to match and render either just here, but I think he's gonna have to render past that and past there to unify the wall.
So when we're done,
Yeah.
nobody will ever know there was a door here.
No one will know. Just like that, it turns from a door into a window, like magic.
It's the following day and the crew has arrived. Steve needs to go over some of the construction hurdles with Rudy, our contractor.
Let's just form a hole where there's going to be a recessed light, and we'll check to see if there's anything in the way or if it's going to be a big issue.
We're in trouble. You know why we're in trouble here? The duct runs across here. There's no lights going here.
Where can that be going, Rudy?
That might be return air.
That's not a promising start, is it?
We'll try this one here. 6-inch round duct goes right across.
Yeah, this is going to be a nightmare, isn't it? Well, what happened was Rudy started to open up the ceiling just to have a look to see what was up there. And lo and behold, it's jam-packed full of stuff. Rudy, this says to me that we're going to have to take the ceiling down. So what am I supposed to do? Install recessed lights directly into a joist or directly into a water pipe or a duct? No, we have to do it the right way. I have to take down the ceiling, put up a new ceiling. Candice is not going to get the ideal lighting layout that she hoped for, but sometimes these are the things that you have to deal with. Thanks for coming.
No problem.
I've got bad news, but I've also got good news.
Okay.
So follow me.
Oh, man, what have you guys done?
Yeah, Andrew came into the room. He clearly wasn't very happy. We had to tear down the entire ceiling. What else could I do?
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I just stopped by here at Joanne and John's, and I wasn't expecting to see the ceiling on the floor.
Hello?
Oh, hey, Candice, it's Andrew.
Hey, what's up?
Have you been at Joanne and John's lately by any chance?
No, why?
There's a bit of an issue with the ceiling. I think you might want to stop over there.
I'm on my way now.
Okay.
Black is a power color that all designers know has the strength to ground their work, whether it's a stunning piece of architecture or a fabulous couture dress. My team and I will be putting this principle to work in this formerly dark basement, turning it into an elegant, functional space.
Steve, you gotta bend down. I can't see the TV. Lie down. That's it.
But demo jobs are rarely straightforward.
What happened to the ceiling? There's no ceiling.
What else could I do? We started to open up the ceiling. We were hoping that we could reuse it, but we came across plumbing, we came across ductwork. There was not any other option.
You know, maybe lighting's overrated.
I'm so sorry.
Oh. I have to do a whole new lighting plan based on what's up there. And I hate doing lighting plans because clients don't understand why you have to redo it. They don't like to pay you to redo it. You have to redo it based on what you find in the ceiling.
So I'll have to get Steve and Andrew to remeasure the ceiling to find out the exact location of the joists, vents, and pipes.
Then I have to redraw this whole plan. I hate doing things twice.
Now the crew can get back to installing the new ceiling and adding the window to this family room. This is a lot of work. Now we have to pick out the fabrics and finishes.
Honestly, this is gonna look so beautiful. Where do you want to start? Want to do floor?
Yeah, so you chose that.
Well,
cork.
It has the look of leather.
Yeah.
I like that it's different than the floor in the hall.
Well, they have the same hardwood everywhere, right? So there's 2 sofas in the room. This.
I'm loving that chenille. A little bit of a stripe.
Yeah.
Is it running that way or that way? I think it's running that way.
Yeah, I think so.
One of the main principles in this room that's really going to make it all come together is black. We'll have a beautiful traditional scheme, but it's the accessories and the fabrics and these little hits of black, just like in fashion, that really bring the excitement into the space.
I was thinking this would be really great for some pillows.
That could work as drapes, you know, big scale.
Yeah.
But, you know, let's keep it as might be a little too blingy.
You know what? This is the one that I really love for the drapes.
What I like, it's traditional. It brings in the black without being so heavy. I love the way that's draping. It's perfect. There's 2 ways of using black. Black as accents, like we're really doing here, or black as the backdrop. When you use it in the latter way, it's dark. Black is dark, and people say, oh, I'm a little bit scared of it, but that's when you really have to beef up your lighting. So we've got drop pendant, and we have 2 sconces, right, over that fireplace.
That's right, yep.
You know, you sent me a bunch here, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So we have sconce. It's got a little bit of crystal, right? Trimmed up in black. Is that, so it's mirror with a gold?
Yeah, it looks like a hint of gold.
Then we have a couple of chairs.
I'm actually really excited about this. I don't know what you're gonna think. What about this?
Look at that.
Now, I know this version of
so
it.
this is, you can see it's actually been burnt.
Burnt.
This chair has been set on fire. It's a hot chair.
You know what? It might be one of those things that I definitely have to check out. Back at John and Joanne's home, Steve's concern about painting the wood paneling has our painter Bernie running a quick primer test.
This is just a regular primer. Doesn't have as good adhesion. And then we have the really strong stuff, which sticks to pretty much everything, but very strong, strong order.
Okay, so you're gonna wait for that to dry and then do the scratch test and see how it looks.
And see where we are.
So we've got the primer test on the go. Now I have to give the fireplace guys a hand.
Okay, so the gas is coming from where? In behind it?
What Josh said was it has to be drilled through that way, because the furnace room, which I can show you, is on that side, the other side of the wall. Excellent.
The customer.
Great job. Primer test, how we doing?
Well, it's dry now, so as you can see, not the best. And then this one, that's good, actually. That's the winner, don't have to go with oil. Everyone's happy.
I'm hoping it will work. What I didn't want to hear was there is no paint solution, and they would have to take this off and then, you know, put new drywall up in the wall, because we don't have the budget for that.
Yeah, that's a lot of work and a lot of time. So this is definitely a quick fix, and it will look good.
John and Joanne have a beautiful, elegant home.
Wow.
But their family room is in shambles.
That air mattress. Gotta do something about it.
Using the principle of black as an accent, I'm turning their gloomy basement into a space the whole family can enjoy.
So to me, that's the table lamp. That's, you know, the throw pillow.
This project has already been hit with a surprise.
What happened to the ceiling?
But everything else is falling into place. Hopefully, we won't have any more surprises. This showroom is a great example of what black can do. From lamps, pendants, to a very large-scale horse. The punctuations of black all throughout are what grabs your attention. Burnt wood, finished with epoxy resin, fire-retardant foam leather. Each chair is unique. No kidding. I came here specifically to check out the smoke chair.
It's not just a simple matter of, hey, let's throw this in the fireplace and burn it. There's actually a real process to it. And what they do is they put a gel accelerant on it, and they char it to the point where I guess you kind of start to get this cracking patina. This is just one piece of a large collection of an aesthetic that he's developed in torching classics, really.
It's an iconic line, and we have room for two in Joanne and John's, beside the fireplace, which is perfect. The team is wrapping up all the last-minute work at John and Joanne's.
Gotta cut this in half.
The furniture that was in this room and left this room left through a big door that we've now replaced with the window. We have a much smaller door to bring the furniture in.
Spin it.
Go back straighter.
I'm a little worried.
Okay, turn. Through? That was tight.
That was tight. I was a bit worried. A big part of the transformation of this room involved the function, taking out that big old door, replacing it with a window. That way we could fit two sofas into the space.
Ooh. Number two.
Oh, that's a perfect depth. It's 42 inches?
Yep.
Oh.
Good night.
That's only the start of the room.
Oh. So this one, I think it might be better. It has a light kind of center.
You know, but I like this one for the family room, hiding all the wear and
true.
tear of family room. But
the colors are nice on this.
I love how that one relates to the drapery too.
Yeah.
And what about this middle one?
It's too big.
Oh, it's too big. Okay, that makes that makes our choice easy. Want to bring it in? Are we ready to go?
I think so. Okay.
Sweet. Oh, look at that. So it kind of speaks the same language as the drapes, but with a little bit more of an accent.
Bit of an accent, yeah.
Just the right amount of black, too. Now I know how my husband feels dancing with me. There was a little moment where I thought, this is kind of... And that's when we had white and cream sofas. A lot of people have that kind of a space. Oh, look at that. But look what happens when you bring in these beautiful black grounded floral drapes. We have black accents with our smoke chairs. Wow.
Oh, this one's damaged.
No, don't say that. some black accents with pillows. It makes what's light and airy spectacular. So look at that. It's black, it's charcoal. Look at how fresh.
It's manly.
It is manly. This is a space where I can't wait for Joanne and John to see it. It's beautiful, it's functional, it speaks to what they've already established here in the rest of their home. It's that injection of the black that really starts to bring the weight into the space.
This is John's new baby.
This is his black accent.
Joanne didn't want any more children, but...
Is it 52 inches?
54.
Oh, of course. Man.
Yeah. We love our fireplace.
Making over this drab basement room seemed so easy at first, until the ceiling had to come down, the primer took hours to dry, and the furniture barely fit.
Go back straighter.
A little worried. But somehow we managed to pull it all together into an elegant family room.
Wow.
Oh, this one's damaged.
No, don't say that.
John and Joanne have been out of the house for the past 2 weeks. They have no idea what we've been up to.
I'm ready. Are you?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it.
The room initially was very dark, very void of a lot of character. We can't even imagine what it's going to end up looking like, so we're really excited about it.
Hey, guys.
Hello, Candice.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
We've been expecting you.
Oh, I'm sure you have. Ready? Oh. This is not our house. What did you do?
Look at your fireplace.
This space, it was kind of the black sheep in the family.
Oh my goodness, where do we start?
And now it really speaks the same language as the rest of the home.
The floor. The floor is absolutely beautiful.
It's cork.
Do you love these?
Oh, they're stunning.
They're burnt.
They're burnt.
Burnt.
Burnt. Do you love the black?
I love the black. We love black.
We love black. Now, you guys needed seating.
Oh, this is wonderful.
You gave us seating.
I love black, and Candice and the team were able to anchor the room with black accent pieces. The black in the paisley drapery, the black on the chairs. If it was just cream, it would be fairly boring. But now there's character in the room.
So what's your favorite thing?
I couldn't even choose. There's just so much. The lighting is amazing. I mean, we had one light, and now we've got pot lights. It's absolutely beautiful. I think the space ties in beautifully with the rest of the house. My dad was big on wainscoting. He was big on crown molding and trim and detail work. He loved lighting. And now with the chandeliers and reflective surfaces, I just think he just would have been thrilled to see the space.
You know what's really hard to get in here? The sofa.
The sofas.
You know why? Because the door's gone.
Okay. Oh, and look at the curtains.
Nothing says grounding a room like a...
Absolutely.
54-inch TV.
For anybody out there that has the cream sofa, the beige walls, black is such a powerful tool to make that cream sofa look fresher. Put the black in it, and it's, hey, I'm the beige room. That's not so boring anymore.
Our little wet bar area's gone. Thank God it's gone.
So you have your storage, your display.
Oh,
we use
it's
the lighting.
absolutely stunning. And
There's
my
Pops.
Dad, there's Pops swimming. That's absolutely amazing.
What do you think he would think
he
of the
would be
space?
so impressed.
High approval.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Life is about appreciating the past while embracing the present. And the same can be said for good design.
Hi, how are you?
I'm Candice Olsen, and on this project, I tell all the design secrets of mixing old and new. After sorting through this family's jumble of furniture, I'll completely transform their living room space.
Let's make the most of what's here.
Yes.
That's the challenge.
But something tells me it won't be easy.
Okay, bit of a problem. You know, stuff happens. This could be good or horribly bad.
People always ask me, what's the secret to designing a beautiful room? For me, it's unexpected inspiration mixed with classic design principles. It's understanding the rules, but knowing when to break them. You want to know more? Come on, I'll tell you how it's done.
I love design that has a bit of a wink to tradition. There's something familiar about it, but it's done in kind of a new, funky, stylized, cool way. It's current, yet timeless. And smoking.
Hey!
Hi!
Hi, Anne!
Hi, how are you?
Good to see you.
All right, welcome.
Hi.
Let me see finally.
Good to see you.
This is the room.
Awesome. Wow.
Yeah, lots of stuff.
No,
you have
now-
to navigate your way through.
It's like a furniture gallery.
We moved to France for a few years, and these were the couches I fell in love with.
So these modern ones?
Yes. But I can't let go of the things that I know have been in my family for a long time.
We liked how in France people mixed modern with some older pieces and made a more eclectic style.
I've been in the business now over 20 years. And what Anne and Jeff are experiencing is really common. People's tastes, they grow and change and evolve. Nobody wants to be pigeonholed into traditional anymore. There are great contemporary pieces. And what I find more often than not is that people gravitate to a little bit of both. Lighting in here, that's our only source.
Yeah, it's really poor.
It's a little dark for reading in this room.
No kidding. This isn't a look-at piano. This is part of
Oh,
what-
no, this is a working piano, definitely.
Two of our daughters are taking lessons. And
Nice. So this art then, tell me about, do you know if does it have value?
Ooh, we don't know.
One of the biggest challenges here is really editing all the elements. We need to figure out what's gonna stay, what's going to go, what has value, what doesn't. What are the pieces here that have the most sentimental value?
This one.
You're supposed to point to your husband.
Other than
He's
your
not
husband.
antique yet.
she's gonna
We have a large love seat sofa that both Anne and Jeff love. We're gonna start the whole space with that and build around it. And then I have to pull it all together so that it looks elegant and eclectic, not wacky and eccentric. Fine line. To help me determine which of Anne and Jeff's jumble of furnishings stays or gets tossed out, I need to find out if there's anything really valuable in the mix. So I had their antiques sent here for appraising.
When I look at these two pictures as examples, there's not a lot of value here.
Now, how can you tell that there's no value?
Generally, the quality of the painting.
Okay.
If you were to sit this painting next to a really, really great example of that genre, then you would see.
Sure.
It would have a Christmas. The fabrics would look real and the perspectives and things like that.
This
like
is another painting.
If the right name was on the bottom corner of that, it could have value, but the artist's name doesn't amount to anything, and therefore the picture's not worth a lot.
I think the whole process now of evaluating antiques and art, it's fascinating. I love the idea that you can walk into an auction house like this and say, you know, really, I've always wondered about this piece.
That's probably an 18th century French chair with original upholstery, so it's going to have an antique value.
Now, if I come in and I see a chair like this, I mean, I love the carving. If I paint this chair,
Oh, that'd
be bad.
That would be very bad. You don't want to do anything to it that will destroy its look of age.
Okay, so there's one of our pieces. Now,
This chair would not have a great deal of value.
ooh.
It might have sentimental value. It would be uncomfortable to
Yes,
sit in,
it is.
so not particularly practical. It's not particularly old, probably 1880 to 1900. The materials it's made from, it's not solid walnut, not solid mahogany. It's a dark finish, probably on birch. The carving on the front, which seems to dominate the chair so much, would be factory made, machine carved, which would give it a value of probably a couple of $100.
Even if we rebuild the seat and make it comfortable, and it's an antique?
It would cost you more to do that than the chair's worth. To rebuild the springs and reupholster is probably a $500 job on a $200 chair.
I think I've decided to keep the love seat, maybe not work in the chair. I'm finding the scale of the chair really bulky and clunky. But the love seat, I mean, that's gonna be a great conversation piece. It's time to head back to the house, where my project manager, Steve, finds out just how busy he's going to be for the next few weeks.
Okay, ready for this?
First impressions of that room, too much furniture. It was like an obstacle course in there.
We're keeping a good chunk of it, but we're completely repurposing the old stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna start the whole process with two pieces that Anne and Jeff love. They're very contemporary sofa and the matching love seat. Then we have to start having all of these other pieces that are from totally different style periods speak the same language. And we're gonna do that with color and pattern.
Here's the idea. So, TV is gonna stay there, but the bottom of the hutch here is going to become the TV stand. But we have to send it out for spraying. The bottom, not the top.
So we're gonna decapitate the
I'm
cabinet.
thinking it comes apart. I'm thinking.
Ouch.
So TV's still there. Then across from that, we're going to have the existing sofa. That's going to stay. The love seat's going to come here. These two cane chairs here, they'll be reupholstered. This piece here, huge sentimental value. So this has got to be sent out, sprayed, reupholstered, rebuilt. We're going to take the piano down there. It's going to go and sit here. A lot more space around it. We'll work in a modern chair beside it. Chandelier above.
A big part of what I want to do in this space is accent the existing pieces with lighting, recessed lighting.
We have a whole gallery of artwork over here. Recessed lighting has to rake down and accent the artwork here. And then this chandelier is going to go. We're going to relocate the outlet so that we'll drop another fixture over a round table right here.
Okay. Are we gonna retrofit these lights?
Everything's plaster now.
Yeah.
So, you know, see what the electrician can do. I'm hoping that this won't cost too much because refinishing, rebuilding these pieces, it's a bit of an investment.
Yeah, the least disturbance, the better, but we'll see. Most of my work is up in the ceiling. There's not a lot to do on the wall apart from a bit of repainting. There's nothing to do on the floor. We're just going to keep the existing hardwood flooring. So yeah, I'm hoping this is going to be a kind of easy one.
Because lighting is such a crucial part of this job, Steve asked our contractor, Jesse, to drop by and take a look at the ceiling.
Candice wants to put in about 18 to 20 recessed lights.
You got your floor joists running this way. You've got how many rows of lights going this way? Like to get the wires through those floor joists without cutting holes in the ceiling?
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
So ceiling is coming down?
I think so.
As a designer, it's often my job to help people sort through their mass of furnishings.
We liked how in France people mixed modern with some older pieces and made a more eclectic style.
But I can't let go of the things that I know have been in my family for a long time.
We'll have to seriously edit and strike the perfect balance of old and new to update this living room. And it won't be cheap.
Reupholstering, refinishing, rebuilding these pieces, it's a bit of an investment.
Hopefully, there won't be any unexpected costs.
Hello?
Just an update. The ceiling definitely has to come down and replaced.
He's giving me a quote, and it's twice what we had budgeted.
Wow. It's twice the budget, which means we have half the fun.
As the ceiling comes down and our expenses go up, I cram in a quick meeting with my design assistant, Allison, to go over our fabric choices.
Okay, we need the fountain of youth for furniture here. Both the sofa and the love seat are so chunky that these cane chairs across from it will lighten up the look, but look at them right now.
Right.
It's pretty dated.
We have a lot of antiques in this space, and there's two things that I'm going to rely on to reinvent them. Color. Fresh, modern color, even unexpected color, and then pattern.
This is nice. I like this.
This is sweet.
Yeah, love it.
So I think this is kind of the key to pulling everything together. So this will go on our cane chairs. I want to repurpose this hutch, but not the whole hutch, just the bottom half. So let's pull out one of these colors, something unexpected, bright jewel tone.
Yeah, I like that.
That color would be delish. I mean, you'd never expect that on something that's so heavily carved and traditional.
Yeah.
So that's going to instantly update it. Then, this sofa, that's the big challenge. I think if we paint it white, then that play of light and shadow will really play up the carving. Right now, it's kind of lost, you know? And the back, let's do an accent color. That's interesting.
Well, it's got a nice little bit of sparkle to it, kind of.
That's perfect. So at the back, they have those sliding doors that they never use now, and it's kind of that library lounge area.
Right.
So we need something there that really makes it something special.
This is a really cool option. You can customize your color and pick any pattern, and they have several different styles.
The shades that Allison showed me, these beautiful sort of delicate lace motif shades, they're perfect. They'll animate the space, and they'll be a beautiful backdrop for that whole area. So it's really the updated pattern, this vibrant jewel tone palette that's really gonna make all those old geezers look as fresh and young as, well, as me. Thanks, Allison. And then light fixtures. You know, we need a spectacular fixture over the piano.
Let's go on, Steve. How you doing? Good, just finishing up. Looks like you're like, what, 60% there?
Yeah.
I brought the lighting layout, but I mean, it will have to be tweaked in some areas, but...
Yeah, you're talking inches, though, with this clean of a ceiling.
So while the workers install the lighting, I go looking for a beautiful new chandelier to go above the piano. Unfortunately, nothing I like fits our budget.
I gotta find some way of getting a fixture, a beautiful light fixture above this baby grand piano.
Designing a new space for a client often means finding a way to fit old, loved pieces along with new contemporary ones.
You love this style, and you love this style.
Right.
But to make sure both styles get along in the same room, I'm introducing bold patterns and bright colors for Ann and Jeff's treasures.
So I think this is kind of the key to pulling everything together.
But an entirely new ceiling took a big chunk out of our budget.
Since we had to take down the entire ceiling, there's not a penny left. You know the old fixture that was above their dining room? I'm gonna go revisit it. I hope this works. I'm gonna start off like my hair colorist does by wrapping all the crystals in tin foil, and I'm gonna spray it. This could be good or horribly bad.
Meanwhile, the workers have done a great job installing the new ceiling in Ann and Jeff's space. And our refinisher, Ben, is working hard restoring our furniture.
Hey, Ben! I'm here checking out the cane chairs. They're beautiful little side chairs that we're having reupholstered and refinished. A nice bright white.
Okay, this is your chair.
You know, stuff happens. We have a lot of pieces being stripped down, refinished. Somehow the numbers on the paint cans got mixed up, so our beautiful fresh white chairs are turquoise, the color of our cabinet. They're beautiful, they're just the wrong color.
It's easy to change, don't worry about it. I'm gonna make you happy.
At Ann and Jeff's, we have some really big, bulky pieces. So these cane chairs, really important just to lighten up the look. And spraying's the way to go with something like this that's a very intricate piece. It's such an easy, economical way to really give an old piece of furniture or a lamp a new lease on life.
Steve and the crew are putting their finishing touches on the space. Our beautiful new bookcases have arrived, so now we can really have some fun.
Okay, I have some of the... Whoa, that looks smoking.
Doesn't it look great?
It looks better than the fixture that we spec'd.
I know.
We had to use it. We've reworked it, repurposed it, given it a whole new lease on life, and it's spectacular. Okay, ready? One, two, three. Oh, my God. Somehow it's heavier at this end.
Let's try to get one, two,
I know what it's like to be bottom heavy, believe me.
Okay.
I wanted to really make the most of that window, and these shades do it. It's like wallpaper for your windows. Wait till the light filters in there in the morning. Oh, they're light control, privacy, and a beautiful pattern all in one.
What's the corner of the wall there?
You can plunk it down. Oh, it's perfect. A little bit modern. It's almost like rock mosaic. A good part of the character of this room is going to come from the artwork. All of this artwork is the homeowners, and it's really a blend of old and new. We have paintings that really have only sentimental value mixed in with kids' artwork. I love the kids' paintings worked in.
Yeah.
They look like it's modern abstract. So we're creating this whole gallery above the main sofa piece and then transferring it up onto the wall. The whole idea is that we want to mark out where the artwork is going to go on the wall. We're doing that with tape. It should be painter's tape, but we're out of it, so we're using masking tape. Masking tape that we're putting on the sofa, and that way it takes the tack off so it doesn't take the paint off the wall. It's kind of like back waxing now that I see all. Might have to stand on the sofa arm.
It's really good.
Oh, it's gonna look awesome. Let's go get some of the furniture, some of the old furniture. Come to me. Seriously.
Is that coming over there?
Yeah,
Yes.
really. It looks like stone.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it does.
And it's gonna flip.
Totally flip. I'll bring the chairs.
I love the lucite. New with the old. You know what? I think we need to get something that's maybe a little lighter and more reflective. It might be a little too ornate with this.
Yeah. Okay, that's cute.
Let's plunk it in place. Oh, that's sweet. That's nice. It's really unexpected. We reflect the pattern. That's the keeper. Okay, that color's a bit of a risk. She's not even gonna know that this was the bottom of her dining room hut.
She won't even recognize it.
Oh my goodness. This is an out there color. This says, I may be old on the inside, but you know, Mama's new and hip. Nothing makes old more modern than turquoise. There's this real delicate balance of mixing old and new, and I think it really relies on contrast. Clean lines against carved lines, matte against something that's shiny. Just like in marriage, opposites attract.
Old furnishings crammed behind modern pieces did not make for comfortable family living.
You have to navigate your way through.
So I decided to give this space a new lease on life.
Never expect that on something that's so traditional.
Yeah.
So that's going to instantly update it.
We have old charm with new touches.
Smoking.
Doesn't it look great?
The space is finally blended together, and after 2 weeks, Anne and Jeff are ready to see it for the very first time.
Sure is pretty.
Oh, I'm so excited. I feel like there's electricity running all the way to my fingertips and my toes.
Hello, welcome home on this rainy day.
Whoa. Whoa.
It is spectacular.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, I can't take it all in.
Whoa, wow.
But I love it.
Whoa.
Can you believe it's the same piece?
No, and I'm so glad you did it because I would never have had the guts to do something so bold, and I think it's terrific.
Look at those crazy chairs.
Look at those crazy chairs. Remember they were the big, heavy, clunky chairs?
They had 1 foot out the door into the dumpster. I can't believe it's the same light fixture. That's the light fixture. It looks completely different.
I know.
I did not think that the piano could work in these rooms. I really didn't, and I love where it is.
And your artwork?
I never would have thought of that.
It is great.
We had it appraised.
And it's nothing.
Keep the sentiment. Keep the sentimental value. This room is that perfect marriage of old and new. I mean, we've transformed this space by using pretty much what the client already had. We have the new, the pieces that Anne and Jeff absolutely loved, the contemporary pieces that they brought from France that now just gel with the traditional pieces because the traditional has been given a whole new look. Check it out.
I can't believe that. It's absolutely beautiful.
I like the white. That's nice.
It looks smaller,
Looks
which
modern
is good.
for some reason, but it's not. It's old.
I never got a good look at the light. It's great.
Yeah, it's called caviar.
It's fantastic. Candice married up the old antiques with the modern furniture, and it looks like it was all meant to be there together.
It reminds me of how people decorated in France. That's kind of a design that we like, but we could never figure out how to do it with the furniture that we had.
It's just the best room ever. Nothing comes out at me and says, oh, Grandma again.
Yeah, Grandma's gotten a whole lot hipper. There's this eclecticism here that reflects a history of your families. All the pieces that you love are here.
Yes.
Just new and modern and fresh.
And it looks like it's meant to be here, which is so fantastic.